So in Zoom, there is an option for breakout rooms. So I am dividing you into breakout rooms. There, individual group can discuss, right? And then, so it will be a random allocation. Maybe there are 20 participants, so we can make a group, 4 groups basically. So it will be a random assignment, and then in that groups you can start discussing the problem, one of the problem. So you might have received one invite to join a particular room. Prashant Sharma and Rahul Soni, they did not join. Prashant Sharma joined the room 1. You had not joined the room, so just join the room 1. Okay, so okay, so okay, so group one, healthcare system.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's some problem. Just a minute. So who is presenting? One, group number one, health system.
Yes, sir.
So Vivek, you are presenting or some?
Yes, sir. How much time I'm having, sir, for presenting?
Maybe 5 minutes and then we can discuss.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So, in case of smart healthcare, if you talk about healthcare system to make it smart with the help of cyber physical system, its main objective is to make it safer, better, simpler for the caring of the patients. And it involves connecting patients and healthcare providers in a smart way. And it includes basically the IoT connected devices like wearable devices. If you talk about smart watches, it involves smart sensors like heart rate counting, SpO2 counting, and sleep counting, etc. And then skin sensor, then a remote caring of the patients also involved in this smart healthcare facility. And then also it helps to focus or concentrate on the more in the real time data monitoring of the patient, and it can also be achieved with the help of remote monitoring also in case of smart healthcare system. This is also achieved. A digital twin concept also plays a major role in this regard. Digital twin is nothing but the virtual replica of the actual physical system, so as to gather its information in real time and act accordingly, so as to make it decision making by its own. And if you talk about the applications, it involves the smarter and better and safer monitoring of the patient by the healthcare providers. Then tracking the staff of the healthcare system, for example, hospitals and medical stores. Its staffs can be tracked smartly on in digital mode. Then patients, and then inventory tracking is also possible with this smart healthcare systems. Then for example, if you talk about specific examples, then AIMS Hospital, it provides online booking of the appointment for the patients, so that patient no need to go to the hospital and book physical appointment to the doctor. So its time can be minimized, and physical reporting can be avoided. And the next few examples will be explained by uh, Rahul. So I would like to request Rahul.
Okay, Rahul. Yeah. Unmute yourself and then.
Okay, sir, that was the presentation actually. I would like to conclude here.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, if we look at the CPS as a whole system, at every stage, first we have to divide it into number of units, right? And then we try to make each unit smarter, right? So maybe in a hospital case, what units do you think that it can be divided into these many units?
Yes, sir. First, the operation theater is the main important concept. We must make it smart. For example, it's monitoring, real-time monitoring is important. Then inventory, which inventory is needed. Then which apparatus, which devices like monitoring devices, treatment devices, and apparatus are need to be provided in the operation theater. This is the first unit to be made smart, and then again the tracking of doctors, then other staff is equally important in this case.
Okay, so I'm just putting. Basically, when you enter in any health care systems, first thing is the patient, right?
Yes.
So with patient, you require certain information related to patient,
Yes.
right? So it may be the history, case history. You will be recording the case history of the patient if it is coming second time, or so whatever is the previous case history, right? So when we are trying to convert it, we will be assigning some number to the patient, identification number to the patient.
Yes.
And based on that number, we will be retrieving the case history of the patient. Then so case history is related to the patient particular. Then the patient will be seen by some doctor. So doctor need to diagnose the problem, right?
Yes.
So maybe he will be taking the temperature. He will be recording the BP, right? And he may prescribe certain test, right?
Yes.
So pathological test basically. So next step, if I see, is the pathology. Right? So in which we have different units basically, and maybe I done a blood test. Suppose doctor has prescribed a blood test. So the blood is to be collected in the lab. That will be given a particular number. Maybe the patient number can become a reference number for that. Then it will be sent to the lab for the analysis. And then the report will be generated. So that report will be then sent to the doctor. It may be shared with the patient also. And likewise, you can have different units, right?
Yes.
So this is how you will be trying to build a simple healthcare system, basically. If I go to the more complex system, we will be having the surgery, and maybe some surgery is prescribed, then the surgery the parameters related to the surgery, all the things we have to look for them actually, right?
Yes.
And finally, actually, some medicines will be prescribed. So the whatever medicines are prescribed, it may directly go to the medicine shop, or it may be given to the patient. He can purchase from the shop inside the healthcare system, hospital itself, or it can be some other. Right? Medicines also can be basically what you say, the generic name medicines actually. Generic medicines means we have all the alternatives available with us. That Cipla is making this, Renvex is making this medicine. So when we are talking about the medicine based on the contents, the salt contents of the medicine, the patient may be given an option to choose between the different medicines. If that this Cipla is making this medicine, Renvex is making this medicine, and then cost and other things can also be done, right? So all that information can be also be the part of the cyber clinical system in here, medicine, right? And then what you can do is that reminder, you can set certain reminders. For example, the doctor is inform the patient that you have to come to the revisit the hospital again after 10 days or after 15 days. So automatically a reminder will be generated and that will be sent to the patient. A patient may come or other things, right? And there are other aspects also that there will be a fee you have to pay when you are getting admitted. There will be a fee towards the test. So how to pay that fees, how they are related, all the things will be. Right?
All the things will be digitally incorporated.
Yeah, digital transmission and all that can be done. Right? Yeah. Any other thing you want to add, or some other participants they want to add in this?
I think
so maybe I share one slide actually, another slide. It was my concept basically what I think from the aspects, but let me share the that I will share afterwards. Let us discuss for the other problems and then towards the end I will do this. So the next group number 2.
Yes, sir.
Anil? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So your problem was, I think,
Is public utilities, sir.
public utility.
So, yes. Am I audible?
Your mic is having some problem.
Yes. Sir, am I audible now?
Yeah. Can you discuss?
Yeah. Sir, so our topic was the cyber physical system for public utilities. So from study, there are different number of types of public utilities like smart power grid, water supply management system, water waste disposable systems, online service providers like like Zomato, which provide food online at home, like Ola public transportation systems. And then there are different public utilities apps for natural disaster etc. From these from these public utilities, we have selected one, that is the waste disposal of system. So from waste disposable system. There are few things we have discussed, like how we can make this waste management system, uh, how we can apply the cyber physical system in the waste management for waste management. So first point we have come out with, that is there should be a smart waste container that can have different sensors, that it can track the different type of wastage, and also if the container is full or half full or empty, then there should be a connectivity with the smartphones, so we can lively track where our where is the waste, how much the wastage in that disposable container, or if we want to call that transportation system, so it can empty our wastage. So it can be also automatically, if the waste container is let if the waste container is full, then it will automatically send the signal to the trucks that is containing GPS, and then go to the place where that signal is coming from. The wastage can be of from different sources, like for household sources, there are some wastage are different from the hospitals, because the hospitals have uh, medical wastages, and industries has different type of wastages. So based on that, the different type of trucks will come to different places. Then the another is it will segregate the waste based on the what type of waste it is collecting from that smart waste containers. Uh, Also that it should also be, if the waste is of a recyclable type, so the next part is we should recycle the waste. If it is of biodegradable type, then we will biodegrade that waste. And if there is a chance to produce some energy from these wastes, then we should also produce energy from this waste. So this is the image that is we have uh, we have collect from the source. In this we can say that there are a truck which consists of GPS, and there are smart wastages, smart containers which have some sensors, based on the signal that is collected from the sensors. It will go to the cellular network, local cellular network. It can be of from different cellular companies. If and based on that, the truck will go to these containers, uh, based on the what type of the wastage it is having. And the internet is it will store these data to this the uh, waste management applications or this operation.
Okay.
Yes,
So any of the group members, they want to share something more, or
sir, that's all.
Sir, I want to add some points. This waste material system should be like that the recycling facilities should be nearby in the dumping areas where these wastes are dumped, so that the material when where it is disintegrated and put in for the recycling in a easy manner.
So recycling facility should be near the dumping area.
Yes, like the recent problems we have seen in Delhi, the dumping area is in offline. It's burning from 5 days. And because the recycling facilities are not in the nearby area, that's why there are the mountains of these accumulated waste over there. And this is a great havoc for the people who are living in there. So it would be managed if the recycling facility is nearby or in the same unit, so that the waste will be dumped there and soon it is recycled.
Yeah, that is good suggestion, but it is not directly related to CPS actually.
Uh,
Yeah. It is the city planning stage,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
Where the in the city, the dump area or where the recycling, that is the planning stage. But it is always good that if it is near the dump area.
Yes.
Yeah. So, any other suggestions? Anything else?
Sir, how can we segregate if someone put all these different type of wastages in a single place? How can we
Actually,
segregate?
that is the biggest channel in the waste management. Segregation of the different types of waste is the biggest channel basically, because metals you can identify by some inductive sensors. You can use the inductive sensors. But what happens is that you can have the best way you can do is that by the public, basically making aware the public that when they are disposing the waste, it should be already separated. For example, in Indore, it is the first incident. When the person comes to collect the waste, household waste, he always he always asks that you separate the waste into wet and the dry, and then only he will be taking. So
Yes.
like that you can do that. But industrial waste is again a new problem, because industrial waste contains all type of things. So that is a biggest generator. So identification of the waste can be one of the CPS area basically, that how to identify a particular waste, what sensors we will be looking at that, and then how to dispose it, that we can do.
Yes.
Any other participant who want to add something to this? Okay, then we move to the next group number 3. Who will be presenting?
Yes, sir.
Mitesh.
Yes.
Yeah, Mitesh.
So my topic was the smart city. Now we can see in the smart city the main objectives of the mission is to develop inclusive and sustainable citizen-friendly cities that enhances the quality of life of the citizens. So it is in the conclusion, it will make several points like we have to develop the smart parking systems in the city, smart energy should be there, intelligent shopping facilities should be there, and public safety is a major concern. A smart health system will be there, as discussed earlier by our colleague, and traffic management should be there. Basic education system will be smart, open data. So it will be making smart city concludes these various topics. So coming to one by one, that the major problem in the cities we can see the parking. The person is going out from for a ride or for any shopping. The major difficulty was to where to park. They park here and there, and creates a great havoc there. So if the smart parking system will be there, that the person who is driving, he gets the information that in this area here is a parking lot, and in the parking lot these are the places where our parking is empty and we can easily go and park there. So it will be a great help, and it also disintegrates the traffic system, the traffic havoc which is created due to the uneven parkings on the roads and roadsides. The second comes the smart energy. Smart energy in terms like we are using only renewable resources like solar energy, we will use wind energy. So if this type of energy system is provided to the citizens, it will be somewhat cheaper and do not cause a climate. Uh, So the third will be good for the intelligent shopping systems. When we go for the shopping, there we still see the tariff card will be there, so that when we put in, then we insert, go in the mall, purchase all the items. We do not have to wait in the counters. We each and every system like Amazon have created in USA. There is a facility where we pick up the uh, price and put in our basket, its price is automatically added and it will show in our mobile, which is connected with the app. So, like that, intelligent shopping system will be there, which will help to develop a smart city. The main here is the safety system. The public safety system would be enhanced to make the cities smart, like in this system the police activities and various crime protection system, women safety should be also added to this. The After that, education system would be made smart, like that if we are sitting in our home, the people is should relate that his children or where he is studying, in which school he is studying, he should be connected like that. That through an app he could visit that what the courses were going on the system in the school or in the college, and what system faculties are taking, and whether his children is present there or not. Likewise, the waste management, as we discussed earlier, these things and the health issue is also there. To make it smart, the best plan of action is taken also in India and in the Jabalpur also, that making the facilities of doing exercise in the uh, gardens and grounds available in the nearby city. These, concluding all these facilities, enhance the quality of life of the citizen, and then makes the smart city. So that's all from my side. Yeah, one point, as you discussed also earlier, that to make the city smart, the
अरे मुझे
citizens of
अनम्यूट कर दिए
living.
मतलब सर
Hello, hello.
You can continue. You can continue.
So one more point that you have described, that to make a city smart, the citizens living there should be made smart by concluding or making a programs to make aware about the how to use these facilities and how to disintegrate these facilities, and also get the best utilization from these facilities. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay, so yeah, it's good actually. There are number of things in the smart city case, basically. And Professor Tandon has already discussed some things. He has presented in the first day lab session. So I'm not discussing much on this topic because we are already short of the time. So we move to the fourth group basically. And if briefly they can present, because we are already exceeding our time. So just
yes sir, good evening sir. So my topic is application of CPS system in railways. So basically we have classified in four.
Ashish, your screen is not shared properly. Reshare it actually.
Okay, sir. I will listen. System. Yeah.
There is some problem.
Yes, sir. System is slow. Response is slow, sir.
Okay, in between you can start telling.
Yes,
Let it come and you can start actually. If system is slow, then it will take some time.
okay, sir. Then I have broadly classified the application of CPS system in railways in 4 points. Implementation of fails and safe system to enhance the safety and reliability of the railways, to control the manage the track and the train. Because in the railway recently also they use PLC system, programmable logical unit system, control unit system. This is not a generalized for uh, every action. This is for a particular this is applicable for a particular task, and major disadvantage of PLC system is the data transfer lifetime in the data transformation from one place to another place. This can be reduced with the help of CPS system, because CPS system is connected with our cloud, and using the sensors and actuator, they can move for take less time to take the data transfer from one place to another place. So by this way, we can reduce the time lag between one place to another place of our railways, and one more thing I have to attach, that we can use with the help of CPS system, we can use the automatic gate closer. With the help of CPS system, at a certain distance we place some sensors. They can detect like sensors like ultrasonic or IR sensor. They can detect the presence of a train, and automatically with the help of cloud system, they will inform our control unit that some train is present automatically. Then automatically our railway gate will be closed. And one more thing is the real-time location of the train. With the help of GPS system, we have already used currently, and also this CPS system used in railways to taking the tickets from the internet. And one more, that intelligent cleaning of the track. Nowadays manually the tracks will be cleaned with the help of workers, and they will see that there is some obstacle present, then they will clean with apart from this, we can use some sensors like camera, other things. We can see with the help of camera or other sensors that there is some obstacle present. So by this way, we can manually disturb to anyone. We can directly clean our tracks also, sir.
Okay. There are number of other things actually which we can implement in railway system basically. Right. So if anybody want to add to this, any participant who wish to add to this? Okay. Basically, the platform itself The cleanliness of the platform is one of the examples which I pointed out also. That on the platform, whether the platform is clean or not, if somebody is having some he is spreading some of the dirt things, then he can be caged. You can have camera-based system, intelligent cameras who can detect that some person is doing something wrong and all that. So there are many other things basically, but because we are having shortage of the time, so maybe tomorrow we can discuss some more things on this, right? But today I think we will close the session because today we will plan that how to conceptualize the CPS system. That was the topic, and you all have done towards the conceptualization of the CPS system basically, particularly how to identify the problem, what will be the aspects related to CPS, that is important basically, right? So maybe I will be discussing some more things in the tomorrow's lab sessions, and then I will be taking you to some of the softwares. I will be giving you an idea of that in the tomorrow meeting. But because today it is already 5:45, so let us close the today's session at this moment. And before